This is Spiderbite at NextGenTactics.com, and hey, we're doing Bloc. So this is Bloc offense, and 90% of the time I will go B-side, and I usually like to rush up the stairs, pop down, drop my claymore, and get into this position as quickly as possible. Oftentimes you'll run into enemies running through that door, and you can catch them off guard. We just saw a guy go to our left. I'm going to throw a stun. Now it's kind of funny here, I kind of make fun of Killer Buds if you watch him. I'm actually yelling at him, no, there's a guy on the left. But thankfully I was cooking a grenade, and I saved his ass. And I'm making fun of him about it right now. So our guys have already gone through here. Smoke is a very good thing, just to protect yourself from snipers on the far side. Now I'm going to run through the smoke, because I know we have a guy up here, and hey, look who it is, Killer Buds, and I think we saved his ass once more, and I do tell him about that.
What did you think? Watch out, there's another Betty.
So he plants this claymore right there, and I take out the other one, which takes out his, and he's asking where his claymore is. So we catch a good knife there. Obviously the guy's, the enemy hears the gunfire, and he's trying to run over to help out.
Fuck you.
We catch another guy.
You fucking...
And I think there's one more in there. I think that's our own guy firing at me. It's probably Buds. Anyways, there's a guy there. We see him, and we're gonna run in and catch him. So we got an airstrike. There's still one left, and I'm gunning for him for sure. It's always nice for a good round to catch the last guy. Gun sees him, I'm jumping over, and just as I see him over there and about to fire, Guns takes him out.
Oh no, don't be greedy.
I told him I wanted that guy, and he's making fun of me because I'm being greedy. Anyways, again, this is the rush. You want to do this very, very quickly. Extreme conditioning, SMG, jump over, pop down, and pop your claymore down right away. Hit your knife so you can get away faster, and you're in there. And actually, someone tries to throw a grenade in there. So I'm pretty sure there's a guy up here. I throw a stun just in case. And now the thing I like about that claymore is that oftentimes, let's say the first round, I catch a guy that's coming through this doorway. The second round, he'll think he's getting smart, and he'll try and come through the middle door, the front door, and try and catch me. But oftentimes he'll run right into the claymore. So it's kind of funny, actually. If you saw that grenade that I throw, that's actually a very, well, it's an effective grenade, but you have to practice that one. You have to get the timing just right to toss it just into that stairwell above me, because you get off, like,
one guy in my rear,
80% of the time there's some sniper up there sniping across the map, or he's sniping guys at A, and that grenade, if you time it right, you'll take him out every time. And you'll see in another round that I actually take a guy out, but it takes a lot of practice to time that one, otherwise the grenade's just going to go right through there and not catch anybody.
A long way back.
So we know there was another guy there. We're going to come around and hopefully catch him trying to come back to A to defuse.
Holy crap, guys just threw a grenade into the back.
There he is.
Nice,
so we catch him, and then we're going to run back into A. It looks like we've got 3 guys left, so they shouldn't need too much help. But we finished the last guy off anyway.
I think their whole team went over there.
So here's another example. I think I have just one example of going to A now. A is really tough. A is, I think, the toughest of the two approaches, unless you have coordination with your teammates. So running in here,
I'm not liking.
Again, same spot. I like to go prone just so we're harder to see and we're harder to hit. Sometimes now, if a guy is actually rushing on the enemy side and he's not planting claymores, he can actually end up in that room that we just passed. And I think that here's where we get, that's not where we get the grenade kill. So White Tiger's up in front of us, so we rush in. We know there's no claymores there. I always like to wait for one of my teammates to go around and clear out the claymores before I go in, because I don't have bomb squad on.
I'm watching guys rushing from A.
Instead of hiding in that little alcove, this is an effective spot. You know, anywhere in the grass around the B target, if you're lying prone, you're very, very difficult to see. It's dark, and I love this spot just because you can catch the guy as soon as he comes around the corner. And we know we have a claymore on the other side, so we know we're pretty safe from the backside.
Yeah.
So that's the guy we catch. There's still one more guy. And we're We're just waiting. I think we can hear him. He's coming, and there he is. He comes around the long way. And we catch him.
Get ready for the next round. Search and destroy.
And here's an A-side rush.
Destroy the objective.
It's preferable to do an A-side rush, I think, when you know what the enemies have done the previous round. And I think this is sort of why I did it. And I don't actually go right inside. I don't even go in the front. I go around the long way. We don't have bomb spot on, which you really should have if you're going to do take this tactic, because oftentimes you run into claymores around the side. Now, fortunately, I don't know why they didn't place any claymores. And it looks like there's only a couple guys over here. Most of them went to B or trying to rush at B. And we know he's in the window here, and he's not even looking at us or at the A target. I mean, he's the only one over there. He's got all his teammates over at B, and he's kind of looking over at B and not paying attention to the target that he's covering. So we planted the bomb. We're going to place our claymores, one on each side, to give us advanced warning, or to take out any of the enemies that may get by us. And we're just going to wait in here. We've got 2 other teammates, so we're in good shape. And we can hear him, I think. We got 1 claymore kill. And there's the other guy.
Standing by. Good job, team. Get ready for the next round.
I rep the boss.
So another B-side rush. Again, if you guys can time this right and you rush, like, look at where the rest of my team is. Like, I'm way ahead of them. If you rush up in that exact path, you'll get here in plenty of time to catch somebody that's coming through that door. So we're gonna wait. I usually wait, 10 or 20 seconds. Okay, so we just caught one.
Second floor.
And then when you approach the doorway, you always want to look at that ledge. And even in our prone position, when we're looking at that ledge, if somebody was up there, we could see their feet. So we actually catch. That's the grenade I was talking about. That's the grenade. If you time it right, you can catch a guy every time who's in there. Okay, now we know there's a guy behind us. We didn't check. We didn't check properly whether he's on the ledge or he was in. He was to our left as we exited that door, but we didn't check properly. You should always check that. And we know he's still there, so we're just gonna lie and wait. And this is actually a really good round. You guys are gonna like this. I thought it was pretty epic. Got my adrenaline running anyway. So we can hear him, and we're just gonna wait. Hopefully, he knows we've gone in here. And there he comes now. So we got UAV.
You are the last one. Complete the mission.
Actually, this wasn't the epic one. The epic one was on defense. Sorry about that. Anyways, we got recon. He's got recon.
Our UAV is online.
Or UAV, sorry. We're gonna try. We have to go and get the bomb. We don't have a lot of time, but he ends up eating a claymore. So,
Good job, team.
hope you like that. That's our Bloc offense. For more strategies and tactics, go to www.nextgentactics.com. Thanks.